Hey friends, I hope you're ready because I have days and hours worth of satisfying summer cleaning motivation. We have lots of real life messes. This was after a crazy busy weekend. Lots of messes. I'm going to be cleaning windows outside, sharing with you how I clean the windows outside, and just getting it done day after day. I have so many cleaning hacks, so much cleaning motivation, and I'm going to get you up and we're going to clean together. So give me a thumbs up if you're ready to get moving with me. Hey guys, welcome back to Jamie's Journey. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. First off, before we get started with today's video, I just want to make for sure I tell you thank you. That's Addison. That's my little Addison giving you a thumbs up. I want to say thank you so much for being here. And I've been doing YouTube for almost 9 years, and I am just so grateful to be here, to still be here, and the fact that I still have you guys here watching me. I just want you to know that from the bottom of my heart, I am truly grateful for you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching any length of time, whether it's a few seconds, a few minutes, the whole video. Thank you. So what is this video? It is post 4th of July weekend, long holiday weekend, a fun weekend, especially for us because we didn't have any activities going on. So we just had a really laid back weekend. It was amazing. And I'm just showing you all of the random messes that we had. I was actually proud of myself because I am typically someone who every night I like to clean up. I like to pick up. I don't want to say like I'm necessarily cleaning every night, but I'm picking up because looking at a mess like this, it's almost like noise in my head. I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but that's the best way I could describe it. It's like noise, voices in my head. And so when everything is cleared off, I feel better. And we were outside all day. You can kind of tell I got like a little bit of sun. And Addison, she's my little helper. If you guys have been around for a while, I have 3 daughters. I have a 10-year-old, then I have twin 6-year-olds. And Addison right here, the girls were having a little spa afternoon, and then Mike was upstairs giving Emery, the other twin, a bath, and my oldest daughter was getting a shower. And you'll see Emery come down with some wet hair, so you'll see she had a shower. But Addison is my little helper. So she wanted to help me. So she was helping me clean up while the other girls were getting cleaned up. I want to apologize. I know these clips are very blurry. It's really hard to film outside. I honestly kind of dread filming anything outside because number one, I'm always nervous that someone's going to see me. Like I'm really self-conscious when I'm filming because I'm like, are people going to look at me? Or my neighbor's going to look at me and think like, who is that crazy girl with a camera? She's cleaning her windows. She's hosing off her patio. Why is she filming herself? So that's part of it. But then also the lighting, it really messes with your camera. So I'm really sorry that it was a little bit blurry, but we left the patio. Again, I can't believe, like, I'm honestly giving myself a pat on the back because I almost never ever let messes go. But this mess, so I'm hosing, or like blowing off, not hosing, blowing off. We had sparklers and like poppets. If you guys know what poppets are, you like throw them on the ground and they kind of pop for the girls. And we kind of left, that was on Friday, right? 4th of July was on a Friday. We let it go all weekend. So this was on Sunday night. So I kind of let it go, which I was surprised that I was able to do that. So I was blowing those off and just cleaning up the crazy mess from the weekend. And like the girls were helping me, and then I was cleaning up everything else. So I apologize for the blurry images, but it's really a pain. It depends on when you're filming outside. It's like, okay, where's the sun? Is there direct sunlight? And you have to mess with a bunch of settings, and it's kind of a pain. But it was a mess out there, so I needed to clean it up. And I know I said this in last week's video, but I don't know if you guys truly relate. So let me know in the comment section. But sometimes I want helpers, but then sometimes I don't want helpers. And more times than not, like, I don't want helpers. So what I like to do is, maybe this is like a little cleaning hack or a cleaning tip, is what I do, because I kind of just want like everyone gone. Like, get out of my space, let me play some music. I was obviously playing some good tunes and Emery heard it. So Addison is my best helper. Emery is my, like, I want to have fun. She loves to dance. So she heard a good song and she was like, Mom, I want to come and dance with you. So we had like a little dancing break, but I was listening to my music. I was feeling good, cleaning up, and I was like, everyone get out of here. But what I do is I take like a laundry basket or some sort of basket, or even if I don't have a basket, I'll just pile it up on the stairs and I'll just say, okay, everyone come and grab your stuff on the stairs. And Mike is kind of like my right-hand man, I guess you could say. So I'm downstairs cleaning up, and then he's there and he's managing the girls. And it's easier now that they're older, because when they were younger, like, he actually had to manage them, obviously, because they were younger. Now they're older. It's like they kind of do their own thing, but he can still kind of manage them as far as making sure they're doing what they should be doing. And so he's upstairs and I'll be piling stuff up and I'll be like, okay, Mike, can you make for sure they put everything away in their basket or whatever it is? So I don't know, like, sometimes I like having help, but I don't want too much help. I don't know if that makes sense, but sometimes, or most of the time, I just kick everyone out. I'm like, get out of here. Let me do my thing. So if you are from the US, if you're from the United States, how was your 4th of July? Ours was great. It was nice that it was on a Friday because it just made the weekend seem longer and made it feel more fun. We had a really low-key weekend. It was really nice. So on Thursday, so we live near a local minor league baseball team. Oh, right here, I'm going to be cleaning something that you're probably not cleaning, your vacuum attachments. You probably never think about cleaning those, but they can get kind of grungy. If you look deep inside of them, they get gross. So I put some Dawn dish soap and I was going to let them soak for a little bit and then let them air dry. So go soak and clean your vacuum attachments. But yeah, we have a local minor league baseball team, the Toledo Mud Hens. We live in a suburb of Toledo, Ohio, in Northwest Ohio. Toledo Mud Hens are amazing. It is just such a fun atmosphere. It's great for kids. It's so much fun. So we went with our best friends and their kids, and then we took our kids, and we just had the best evening. And they have fireworks that they put off in the stadium after the game. So we did fireworks on Thursday night. And that was just so fun, like a fun way to kick off the long holiday weekend because we had a baseball game. We were with friends. The girls had friends to play with. We were with Mike and I were with our best friends, and there were fireworks, like a really good fireworks show. So we had all of that on Thursday night. And I'll get back to what we did the rest of the weekend. But here, this is Windex for you attach it to your hose. And so there's 3 different settings. There's one setting where it's off, obviously. And then there's a rinse. So it just pulls water from the hose. So it's just water. And then there's a clean, I think it is. I don't know what it says, but it's clean. And so it pulls the Windex with the water. So if you have high up windows like we have, you can use it to spray your windows. And here's the crazy thing. Even if you don't have somebody to get up higher, like I had Mike, he's 6'2" or 3. If you don't have someone taller who can even reach up with an extendable window cleaner, that's totally okay. Like, then just use the Windex, because when I was spraying off the windows, I pulled Mike out and I'm like, look, I could just see the dirt falling off of the windows just from the Windex. So it's a great cleaner if you have high up windows that you can't reach. Okay, so this was a new day, and you're going to see me do some more cleaning, lots of laundry that we had let piled up over the long weekend, which, just a reminder, stay on top of everything as much as you can, because it's not fun when you have to backtrack and do whatever you have to do. But if you get behind, that's okay. Let it happen, because you have to enjoy life and you have to relax. So just my little reminder, and I'm saying this because sometimes I need that reminder as well. So I'm cleaning up. I'm going to do some deep cleaning in here, and then I'm going to fold some laundry that we had gotten behind on. But yes, okay, so this is my steam cleaner, probably my number 1 top and favorite cleaning tool ever. But so Thursday night we went to the baseball game, had fireworks, friends, lots of fun. Friday, actual 4th of July, Mike and I we bought this for the girls. We've had a busy, as you guys know, we've had a very busy, crazy spring and early summer. We wanted to treat the girls because we didn't have plans for the 4th. My parents came over for a little bit, but that was really it. We wanted to treat them. This little compartment area does get a little bit moldy. I notice in the summer and humid weather. It never gets like this in the winter, spring. So I was wiping it out with my steamer, and then I had a rag soaked with bleach that I'm going to go in with after this. But on the 4th of July, my parents came over for a little bit, but we got a fun, like, big blow-up water slide for the girls, and they played on that all day long. And it was something we splurged on because it was a holiday. The girls have been very busy working hard with their activities. They love their activities, but that has kind of consumed our life. So we're like, no, let's treat them. Let's have some fun. Mike and I kind of hung out. The girls were swimming on the water slide. My parents came over for a little bit. We had hamburgers and hot dogs and pasta salad. And it was just like a really good, relaxing 4th of July. So that was up until the 4th. And then I'll tell you about the rest of our weekend here in a little bit. So one of the things I love about the hand steamer is that it's very versatile. Like, you can use it to clean windows, mirrors, like grout. You can literally use it all over. So it's like you have this one cleaning tool that you can use all over in one room. So that's exactly what I was doing, deep cleaning the laundry room. Okay, so Friday, 4th of July, and then Saturday, Mike's sister, we have 2 nieces. One is 2 months older than the twins' age, and then one is younger, like 2, almost 3. Well, Mike's sister asked to keep our girls for the evening or the day on Saturday and overnight. So we're like, awesome, let's have a date night. We have not had a date night since February because obviously we've been busy with activities and all of that. So it was so nice. Like, I got dressed up. Like, I did my makeup, and I do my makeup a handful of days throughout the week. Like, I'm not a big makeup wearer, but I put on makeup most days. But this was like doing my makeup, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, I sat down, I added a little bit of eyeliner, eyeshadow. I never wear those. Put on my fancy mascara. I curled my hair a little bit. Like, I just kind of went the extra mile because I had the time and I wanted to. And Mike and I went to dinner, and at one of our favorite places that's close by. It is a pizza place. So they make like hand scratched pizza. It's one of my favorites. And then we went and got a drink. And then we came home and we watched TV. That's all we wanted to do. We watched the documentary on Netflix about the cruise, the poop cruise. I mean, if you want to watch it, go ahead and watch it. I mean, it was a good watch, but it was very disgusting. But it was very interesting, needless to say. But we watched that, and I'm trying to remember what else. Maybe we started The Bear on Hulu. But we just wanted to go home. We just wanted to relax, and that's exactly what we did. So, and then Sunday, it was like a mix of everything, like getting ready for the week. I was obviously doing some cleaning, and then just kind of, I don't know, like recovering from the long weekend. It's always nice to have like a fun weekend, but then you're also like, okay, well, now what do we do? Like, let's shift gears. So that was our weekend. I hope you guys had a fun weekend as well. Okay, so something you're probably not thinking about cleaning and disinfecting. And I'm going to try to remind you, no shame if you're not doing this, because honestly, sometimes I'm like, I share this stuff and I'm like, I don't want to like overwhelm people because everyone's busy, especially if you are working, you have a full-time job outside of the home. Like, I know how that feels. I've been there. I have friends who are there. It's like, come on, Jamie. Like, I'm not going to remember. Like, I don't care if my laundry baskets are cleaned and disinfected. Like, I get it. Like, sometimes when you're in a busy stage of life, you just have to let things go, and there's only so much you can do. So, if you don't do this, I mean, we'll all live, right? But if you want to do it, it doesn't hurt. So what I was doing was I was cleaning the laundry baskets. So cleaning them first with Dawn Power Wash and hot water. So cleaning is not the same as disinfecting. So you clean and then you disinfect. So I cleaned them and then I disinfected them with my Jaws disinfectant cleaner. So I just sprayed them, let it air dry, and they were good to go. But if you can just clean them, just do that. If you can just disinfect them, do that. If you don't have time, I mean, no one's going to die if you don't do that. But just a little reminder for those of you out there who want to do it. And then next, what I'm going to do is clean my ceiling fan, because we've been running our ceiling fan in our living room more times recently, and it's very high up. So I have this long extendable duster, which is so nice. So I was doing that. So as I'm finishing up some cleaning, I guess we can get into good week and bad week, or high point and low point to the week. So I'm sure you can guess that the high point of the week was just our weekend. I mean, it was just one of those weekends. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. A holiday weekend, a long holiday weekend, a weekend that you don't have a ton of things to do, and you kind of get to choose exactly what you want to do every minute of the entire weekend is amazing, especially if you're used to being busy. So that was amazing. But what I loved about it is that we had time with everybody. Like, we had a lot of quality family time, right? Like with our family of 5. We had a lot of quality time with Mike and I that we have not gotten in a long time. So it was like me and him, and then it was our family of 5, and then we got time with our best friends, and then our families, and it was like literally the perfect long weekend. So that was definitely the high point. I'll get to the like lower point here in a minute, but I'm going to clean my microwave here in a minute. And this is the Angry Mama. So this is like a little device. I got it from Amazon. I'll have it linked below, but you just fill it with white distilled vinegar and a little bit of water. And what it does is the Angry Mama, which I kind of love, because I can relate to being that mom when things are messy. I kind of go a little crazy, but it sprays the vinegar and water all over the microwave. And so I put it in the microwave for about 7 minutes. That's my microwave. Every microwave is going to be different, so you might want to play around if you get it to decide what the right amount of time is. And then you can go and easily wipe anything out. And it just makes cleaning your microwave very easy. So I will get to the low point here in a minute. Okay, so low point. Our internet went out. I think I told you guys this recently, but our internet went out a month or two ago. And it's just really frustrating. And I hate complaining about this. I almost feel like this is a first world problem. I mean, it is literally a first world problem. But it's really frustrating when your internet goes out because luckily, so Mike works from home right now on Fridays. He will go back into the office in September. So he was done with work. Like he got done with work, I think on Thursday at noon. They let them kind of go on like midday on Thursday. So it was after that. So like he didn't have to rely on it for work, which was good. But then like, you think of TV, like we have YouTube TV for our TV. It was just the cheapest in our area. So, and then you have all your streaming services. So like to watch TV, you'd need the internet. And like we had a relaxing long weekend and our kids are busy. Like right now, I feel like we're at the age where our kids are old enough that like we do monitor obviously we monitor what they watch, but how long they spend on tablets or TV. But our kids are so active. They love being outside that like we don't really monitor it. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like we do, but we don't. And so like they were kind of lost. Mike and I were like, what do we watch? So we were out for, I think, a little over 24 hours. But luckily we had stuff going on. But it's just one of those things where you're like, it's a first world problem. And it was really frustrating. But you know what? We're back. We're back in order and everything is good. But we got to figure this out because this is the second time it's happened within the past couple of months. But it was just very frustrating. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Tuesday around here, and I always wake up feeling really good on Tuesdays. I don't know what it is. Like Mondays, I always feel sluggish, no matter what we have going on the weekend. Like even if it's a weekend where we had nothing going on, a weekend we have lots of fun, a weekend where we do nothing and relax all weekend, a weekend where we're on the go and crazy. It does not matter what our weekend is. On Mondays, I just always feel like slow and just not motivated. But then it's like, I wake up Tuesday and I feel like a completely different person. I feel like Monday sometimes for me is like a reset day, or like a mind shift day. Like I start out and I'm like, oh, it's the beginning of the week, and I just have to like shift my mind. And then Tuesday I wake up and I'm like, all right, Jamie, let's do this. Let's get your stuff done that you want to get done this week. And I'm feeling good. I just can barely hear out of my left ear. I think I got some water in it when I was swimming a couple days ago. But it just feels like kind of fuzzy in that ear right now, but I feel fine. So anyways, hopefully that comes out. I don't know how there could still be water in there, but anyways, the girls are kind of around the house. They picked up their rooms this morning. Now I think they're outside. They might be on the trampoline. And I'm just going to tidy up our bedroom and bathroom. I'm going to kind of set a timer because we got a lot of stuff we want to do today as a family. So I'm going to try to get it done. Oh, I want you to set a timer with me. Let's try to get a few things done. I'm going to encourage you right now, go set a timer. There's an area in your home that needs clean, needs decluttered, needs your attention. Let's set a timer and let's try to beat the clock together. this was obviously another day. I was trying to get everything done because the girls, so sometimes they'll go to my mom's. My parents have a pool and they love going over there. My parents are retired, so they love going over there and hanging out with my parents. My parents love it. To be honest with you, my parents would have them every day in the summer if they could. And then Mike's parents love having the girls as well. So we always have so much help if we need it. And so the girls wanted to go over to my mom's house, but they were going to go the next day. So I was like, okay, let's get a few things done. It's really nice. I feel like we're in a really good spot with the girls. Avery being 10, I can tell she's getting near that like preteen stage where she wants to be alone more. She wants to relax more. Like I can tell she's sleeping a little bit later than she used to. She'll just go up in her room and just relax. She's still her happy self, normal self, but I can see that preteen creeping in. And she still loves doing stuff with her sisters. Like the 4-year age gap, that's never what we wanted. We struggled with infertility, if you guys are new here. 4-year age gap was never what we wanted. Here, you can see that, like, this bathroom was a mess. Like, we had hair all over the bathroom. It was so gross. I wanted to do a basic clean. But I never wanted the 4-year age gap, but I'm going to tell you right now, like, Avery is the best big sister. The twins, Addison and Emery, look up to her. Like, they think she's, like, the coolest kid in the world. And then she treats them so well, and they play so well together. So they were outside. I think they were even setting up a lemonade stand, and we were getting some stuff done so we could do something later on. And I was just able to get stuff done. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, this seems like a whole new life now that the kids are older and they play well together. I mean, obviously they have their moments, plenty of moments where they're not getting along. But I'm just going to say that if you guys are out here and you're watching my video and you're struggling getting pregnant, or your timeline, like maybe you have a timeline for something specific, and like I didn't want 4 years between my kids, but you know what, that's what happened, and honestly it's the best thing that has ever happened. Like, it's perfect. And so sometimes you're like, okay, well, maybe God had better plans for us than what we thought they would be. So just throwing that out there, that it's something that I've thought about lately. But I was getting some stuff done as they were playing. So I wanted to come down. I think I came down here recently. Oh, last week. You guys saw. You saw that dirty bathroom. If you didn't see the dirty bathroom, then you can go back last week's video and look how gross the toilet was. I'm going to warn you, it wasn't like a toilet mess. I mean, it was a toilet mess, but not from like people. It was like mold and mildew from having a damp, cold basement in the summer. So I cleaned the bathroom last week. When I came down here, so I had pulled out these bins, like those bins that were there. Those are clothes that were Avery's that I'm saving for the twins. So they're in our storage. And she was looking for this specific shirt for the baseball game we went to on the Thursday before 4th of July. So her and her best friend, ironically, it's my best friend it's her daughter. So it's like really fun for us because like Mike and I like can hang out with our best friends, and then Avery and her best friend are the same age. But they've been wearing this shirt to the game. We've went to this like July 3rd game for the past 4 years, I think. And they've worn the same shirt. So the first year they got it, it was like super big on both of them. And then now they're still wearing it. And I had packed it away because it was small for Avery. So I packed it away for the twins. But her friend was able to still fit into it. And Avery was like, I need it. So like we were like digging through the bins or whatever. And we found it and it still worked. It was a little tight, but it still worked and it was so cute. But I had those bins that I needed to put away. The workout room, I think just being busy. It's like Mike comes down here. He actually works out at work now. They have a gym at his new office. So he's been working out a lot at work. But sometimes if he doesn't get in a workout at work, he'll come down here and work out. And it's late at night or I'm doing it and we're just busy. And then like, we're not cleaning up after ourselves. So I'm like, let's get in here. Let's clean up the workout area. Let's clean up the basement. And it's no different than the rest of the house. It's like, I'm down here working out. It's a mess. I get it. It's a gym. But at the same time, sometimes when the environment you're in is chaotic, you feel chaotic. And that's the last thing that you want to feel when you're working out. So I was going to clean that up. So I never thought I'd be this type of person, but I mean, I've loved coffee. I think I started drinking it, adding like creamer and stuff when I was student teaching in college. So if you guys don't know, I went to school, I went to college, I got my bachelor's and master's in education. And so I had a student teaching placement. I taught high school American history and American government. And the school that I had to be to, I think I had to be there at 7 a.m. It was a full half an hour away from my college. I lived in an apartment in college. So I remember I had to leave a little bit before 6:30 to make for sure I was there on time and I didn't run into traffic. So I'd have to leave a little bit before 6:30. And like in college, that is like, I mean, I'm being dramatic when I say it was like the middle of the night, but it kind of felt like it. Like, honestly, like now this is bringing back a memory. So I'd get up at like 5:45, which was so early, and I had like all my roommates just like sleeping away. But I remember what I would do on Fridays is I would get off at 2:30, so the school was done at 2:30. I'd get home a little after 3, and I would take a nap because we would go out on Friday nights. Like not always, but you know, we'd do something social. We'd be up late. So I remember I would come home, I'd get home around a little after 3, then I would take like a 3-hour nap and then eat like a late dinner, and then we would, you know, do something. But that's just like insane to me. But like I remember it being like a 3-hour nap. I just can't even imagine doing that now. And I don't know why I just didn't go to bed earlier. Anyways, okay, random thoughts. Okay, anyways, pulled out our dinner. These are queso burritos. This is one of our favorites. They're like healthier protein, so like they're higher protein queso burritos. I had them frozen. I'll make them in big batches and then save them for whenever we're ready. So we're gonna eat these tonight. I'll have the recipe typed out in the description, but it's one of our favorites and they freeze really nicely. Like you can see, they freeze really nicely and they won't take too long to defrost. So wanted to do that, and then I'm gonna vacuum and mop. So I'm essentially just vacuuming and mopping using my Bissell wet dry vacuum. I have a few of these. I love them. To be completely honest with you, and I've said this before, I prefer a traditional, like, separate vacuum with a regular vacuum and mop, like with a regular mop. So I love the Cedar Spin Mop. However, these wet dry vacuums that vacuum and mop at the same time on hard floors get the job done in half the time. And they're great. And I use them way more than I use my vacuum and mop separately because of timing. Just throwing that out there, but I love specifically the cordless ones because they're just easier to use. I like this one. It's the Bissell Omni. It's linked in the description, but I like it because you can control the amount of water that you put out. And I feel like it puts out a lot of water. And I know sometimes that's not the best for the type of flooring you have, but I don't know, like our floors are super dirty, so I just like putting out the maximum amount of water to get my floors really clean. I think it's been over 2 weeks since I mopped our hardwood flooring. Like, you guys just saw me do that. I think it's been 2 weeks at least. How horrible is that? It's so bad, especially in the summertime when we're in and out so much and trekking in a lot of stuff. But, you know, I was proud of myself. I don't know, I was in like one of those moods, and usually I'm not like this. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna kind of not do what I normally do. Usually I don't let things slide and I just do it because I like when my floors are clean. And even when I know that, like, I'm giving myself some grace, and I know like real life doesn't mean you always have super clean floors, and sometimes you just need to enjoy your life, it still bothers me because I don't like that feeling of a dirty floor. Just like, I don't know, the feeling of like getting behind on something, it almost is just not worth it. It's just almost easier for me just to take care of it. But this weekend, I didn't even care. I did not care. I was like, nope, I'm gonna relax. I'm not gonna constantly be cleaning, constantly be picking up, and I just enjoyed myself. So the floors are pretty dirty, but I had fun, and now they're clean for a little bit. Anyways, another week down. It's crazy to think we'll be starting back to school here soon. I gotta start thinking about that. I do wanna tackle our pantry, and I've been putting it off because I'm dreading it, to be honest with you. So I'm hoping to do that soon. I wanna do something in the girls' bathroom. So, and maybe some more decluttering and organizing I still wanna do here soon. So anyways, thank you for being here and sticking around to the very end. You know I appreciate you. I truly do. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I just want you to know that whatever comes your way, you can handle it. It might seem like a lot, but you got this. I know you do. Okay, guys. See you next week. Bye.